Right now,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
it's Dallas week.
Oh, jeez. Man. Rio, what's up, dog? I ain't
what's,
seen you in a minute, bro.
what's good with you, man? How you feeling?
Hey, man, we out here. We doing dad stuff, man.
Oh,
Out
yeah, hope-
here, out here, living well. You know what I'm
and
saying?
dancing and getting these steps in the autumn breeze, man. But there is still football to be played. I know the whole team has been injured this year, but we got a must-win coming up this week, my guy.
Hey, man, a must win, definitely, man. And guess what, man? I think it's time we talk about it. What you think, man?
Play the music, man. We still got football left to be played.
Hey, yo, hold up. The whole thing I was thinking about watching that joint. You see that video? It's like, if you're watching Afternoon Kick, this is for you.
The little dancey dance on them.
If your name starts with a D, this dance is for you.
Yeah. What's good, my dog?
Rio, man, what's up, brother? I'm good. First of all, hold on before we start. Chad, what's up, man? Welcome back to the Afternoon Kick. Another episode of the Afternoon Kick is Dallas week 7, if I'm not mistaken. Before we go any further, I gotta wish my brother a happy birthday, man. Look, man, what are the odds that the two radio shows that I do, both of my co-hosts are birthday in the same week, bro? Mike Callow birthday this week too. Your birthday this week, man.
Libra gang,
Hey,
man. Shout out to a fellow Libra, man. I appreciate you and I appreciate everybody for the birthday wishes this week. Best birthday I've had in years, despite that shitty outcome on Monday night versus the Chicago Bears. I feel the love and I appreciate every single one of y'all, man.
Hey, man, much love, man. More life, man. Listen, I'll tell you this just from personal standpoint, man. We met a few years ago, and we don't get a chance to see each other often, but we get a chance to see each other here, and we get a chance to collab. And I'll say, man, you're an amazing person. I only wish the best for you, and I'm so happy to be here with you, man, on your journey, brother. So I appreciate you, and I salute you, man. So happy birthday again. I'm sure the chat feels the same, man. So yeah, man, happy birthday to you, man. But Rio, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this game, bro. Let me ask you. I'm gonna just start with this. You've been on and you've been talking. And did you feel any that you were too confident before this game this past week?
The Chicago game.
Yeah.
No, because as stupid as we played on Monday, we were 258 and one first down away from winning the damn game, and we decided to strip ourselves of victory.
Bro, I was so frustrated because I ain't gonna lie, man. I really got on national radio, ESPN 630, the Sports Capital. I got on the radio. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're gonna get to that in a second. Hold on. Let me get to that. But I actually got on the radio and I was too confident, man. I just knew that we had this game in the bag. I thought we would just be a better team than what we were last year against this squad. And I guess I just underestimated how the Bears would pull up and play. And they like if you ask them to a man, they really wanted this game, bro.
And I'm not about to sit here and blame it on the rain. Yes, I know it was a factor. It was like a sprinkle shower monsoon for 3.5 hours, but two teams played football and only one of them felt affected by the rain. So I'm not giving them that. A team that does not turn the football decided to turn the ball over 3 times, and those turnovers ended up being fatal. We can't take points away. We should have scored 40 on these boys. We scored 24 points and we left the first drive on the field with the Jaden interception, and we should have got some points on that final drive where we fumbled on Chicago's territory, and we dropped 3 interceptions. It's inexcusable. It's inexplicable, and Jaden's not a turnover guy. We're not going to see that happen again, but we needed that one, man. A third loss in the division before Halloween, that stinks, brother.
Man, let me tell you, it was one of those games where it was like, scoring those 24 points. It was supposed to be make it enough, Smokey, and it wasn't enough. We needed one more, and we couldn't get it done. But I'll say this, Rio. Last season, I think we struck gold towards the end of the season. We had a very superstitious type show, right? we had an alumni guest on last year as we ascended to the playoffs and to the NFC championship game. So I said, in this must-win environment against one of our vaunted rivals, we needed to bring that person back so we can discuss and talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. Watch the Redskins legend, man.
Oh,
Armstrong.
Triple
Triple A, what's up, baby?
Triple
hey,
A, my dog. What up,
what's
man?
going on, man? What's going on? I'm sitting here at the park watching the kids do kid stuff, just reading the book. You know what I mean? Figured I'd jump in and join y'all.
Hey man, I appreciate you being here, man. I know it was kind of impromptu last minute, but when you have good relationships, you popped in. So I appreciate you, man.
Absolutely. When the spirit moves me, man. You know what I mean? Glad to join you, especially on this Dallas Week Friday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We need to join forces and we need to put all of our energy together so we can muster up a Washington victory, because a fourth loss in the conference and a divisional loss to boot against these boys who can't defend anything, that might be nasty work for the rest of this season, man.
Yeah, we don't want to put that on tape, man. I mean, the matchup tells you, like the stats will tell you, like, hey, man, this is the one you get back on track. You get everything can work. The defensive uh, approach against the run's not good. The passing game is not good, and then you find out Trevon Diggs has a concussion, and so he's out of the game as well. So it opens up for you to have some success. Now, obviously, look, the Dallas is going to have a plan in place, and they're probably going to play a lot of man. You don't have Terry McLaurin out there, so you're going to have to still bring your A game. This is a rivalry matchup, but I think that the guy I think is going to have a day. That damn Luke McCaffrey, man, he is going to
Hey,
probably score two. He might score three touchdowns,
Ooh, you
hey.
said a
and
plus
that's
three.
and that's no disrespect. That's just because he's had that momentum building, and now it's literally going to be Jimmy's versus the Joes. Like they're gonna play man. They're gonna play press man across the board, and they're gonna try to stop Jaden with a spy, and they're gonna let Jaden have to win with his arm. That's how it's gonna match up, and Luke McCaffrey's gonna be the recipient of a couple of those touchdowns.
Love to hear it right now with Washington Redskins legend
Triple A.
Anthony Armstrong in the building, chilling, hanging out. While you're here, man, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Do yourself a favor. Make sure that you're here every time the afternoon kick begins. Triple A, man. I don't think it's hidden, man. You're down in Texas anyway. They got to know, man. What's the vibe like, man? I know. I mean, you still, you do your show down there, and you still, with Believe in Commanders with Scott Jackson. You do that, but your ear is to the street, man. You still listen to sports talk down there. How do they feel about this week with the Commanders coming to town?
It's one of the ones where they feel like Washington is down right now, and they can really take advantage of it. But they can't stay out of the headlines, obviously, with the recent injuries and how their defensive performance has been. But they're looking at the flip side and say, hey, Washington's giving up some points on the defensive side too. So they're feeling confident. I mean, I go to my mom's house. She's like, "You ready for the game?" Because the news they've been talking. They've been talking about the game, and they never hyped the game up growing up down here. I just got done talking to Clarence Hill, and he was pointing out, he was like, just back in the day, like it was never a rivalry on the flip side. Now it's starting to feel like one, right? I think it's because Washington has ascended to the top of the division, and they're a perennial powerhouse. They're looking kind of average this year, but they're a team that people want to get after and they want to play their best for. So there's a little bit of hype around this matchup.
There is, and Dak is going crazy, and I think they about to awaken the beast in Jaden, because we got no choice for him to look like the Jaden we saw that took us to the NFC Championship last year. I love that you got us kicked off with a Luke McCaffrey 2 to 3 touchdown prediction. We're calling him on my side. We're calling him Spooky Lukey. We got a Scary Terry. We got Debo on Demon Time. We got Spooky Lukey. He has 3 touchdowns already. That's more than Diami ever had in a season here, and we haven't even really started targeting them yet. It's time to unleash these young boys. It's Lane and Luke versus the world on Sunday.
Yes, indeed. Those two, they're going to have a day. I mean, look, when you realize they're going to double cover Zach Ertz, he's going to have extra set of eyes on him. They're going to try to take Jaden's number one away. They're going to have a spy down there. We'll look at Donovan Wilson being closer to the line of scrimmage in this matchup. They're not going to have him out there in space. You're going to get your chance. When receivers are trying to make the team and make an impact, they wait for one-on-one periods. because they're like, man, I don't get no other reps in practice, but when I get 1-on-1, that's when I'm gonna win, and that's how you gonna make your money in this game. Is that you beat somebody 1-on-1, Jaden drops a dime, and you continue to move down the field, maybe put that thing in the end zone. So Lane, Luke, Spooky Lukey. What'd you call Lane? Did he have a ghastly name?
We got it.
Somebody put that in the chat.
Yeah,
we
I
got
need
to
that. Put in the
Yeah, we
chat.
got to get one. We in the fast lane. I don't know. We got to come up with something for
Oh.
Lane too, because that double move he had on Monday night was deserving of a nickname.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I gotta think of something that is like paranormal. So
Yeah,
y'all will figure it out, man. Hit
yeah,
the chat GPT.
yeah. Right. Give me ChatGPT. Give me a
Nah,
spooky name for no.
no, we got the chatter get them right. The chat,
There you go.
someone
Yeah,
in the chatter get
Hell
them right.
yeah.
yeah. They'll hold it down. On right now with AAA Anthony Armstrong, former Washington Redskin wide receiver from the car, from the whip, man. You know, from the park, man. We love it when you
I
come
am
in the building.
safely parked. I am not driving.
No,
I ain't, AC is on, but hands are not driving. We in park. We're good.
absolutely. Before you got in, Anthony, we were talking about the Bears loss by 1 point on Monday Night Football. Curious to hear your thoughts, man, about that game. Were you overconfident? Do you think it just came down to simple mistakes, or were we outmatched, man? What do you think happened with that Bears game, man?
That is all self-inflicted wounds, right? First and foremost, you made your bed by going in there and letting them come out to a hot start. So going down, what was it, 10-0 early, whatever it
Yeah,
was, a 6-0,
13-0.
13.
13-0. Yeah, 13-0. You did that. That was self-inflicted. All
Bingo.
right. And then in common commander Lord, he almost ran to that trash can. In common cardiac commander fashion,
Yep.
they came back, right? But then this is the nuance is that we've never seen we've never seen him, specifically him, mess that situation up. This is the first time that happened. So when he mentioned the lack of focus, it kind of hopefully it's a quick reminder to say, hey, I need 60 minutes. All right. Like, yes, I love that you smile and you're happy and you're jovial. Now it's going to be something that people try to pick on.
Yep.
All right. I expect to see a Jaden Daniels that's going to be so hyper focused, and it's not going to deter how he plays the game.
It's not.
He's going to be so focused. And I think that you have to treat this week, especially with young receivers. He needs to take control and say, hey, everybody come in and meet. Make sure y'all are on the same page with me. All right. We don't got Terry. Debo may or may not be out there and to what capacity, but Jaden has to take his leadership to another level because you're dealing with a second year Luke, Chris Moore, he's a journeyman. No disrespect, but he's been around the league. You may have a Robbie Anderson who may pop up on there. So these guys haven't been around long. All right. And the way that he prepares and the way he's going to set the tone for how everybody raises up to his level. You know what I mean? I think that's what I expect to see at Jaden this week, because I can't point that loss to anybody else. Because at this
Yeah,
point, the defense is what they are. They're going to bend. They're going to bend. And frankly, if you stop them holding the three, that's a win. If you can hold them to three, that's a win. But yeah, you cannot give the ball away in the red zone, and you cannot give the ball away when you're closing it out like that. Those are the two times I do not need you to lose focus.
And you can
And you
never
can never
force your own
your
turnover
own turnover.
because they didn't even force that last fumble.
Yeah. Yeah. When you look at, and I mean, I'll be real. Like you look at it initially, you're like, ah, damn, Bill. And then you look at the replay, and you're like, oh no,
That was Jaden.
it was Jaden. You're like, damn, and but you can't take away that same energy. You got to have that same energy. Like, damn, come on, Jaden, you can't do that. And that was the first time that he's felt that from DC or from the fan base. So how he bounces back from that is going to be big. And I mean, I know that we're all going to be supporting him, and we all want him to do his best, and we're going to have his back. But this is just the first time to see him face that type of adversity. And this is a great game to get back on stride. Because if you beat the people with the star on their head, then you are in good graces with everybody in the burgundy and gold.
Yes, sir.
on live right now. Triple A. Oh, that echoes. Hold on. Is that you, Triple A? Let me see.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
when we're talking, we gotta run it. I think he has to
Okay.
mute when we're
Okay,
running.
there we go. We good. We
Yeah.
good. We good. Okay, let me go back. Let me go back into what I was gonna say. On right now with Triple A.
I'm about to say maybe we might need to go to prom real quick. The echo was a little crazy.
Listen, baby, let me tell you something. I got to break the mood up. I got to do it right now while we're live. While we have some time, baby. You know, no, man. But
Is this better? Is this better?
Yes,
let me
sir.
see. Let's talk. Nah,
Is that better?
no,
It
it's still a little
just
echo.
come with a little echo.
Hey, it's okay. You know, that means we just extra special. We just getting a little more AAA today. You know what I'm saying? We just getting double dose of AAA.
Damn, I
It's
said it twice. It's like Mike Jones. Is this any better?
who?
Yeah.
Right? Nah, man. No, absolutely.
I don't hear echo on my end.
No,
so.
it's only an echo. It's only an echo when we talk. When you talk, you're good, AAA. You're fine. But it's when we talk. When we talk to you. So I don't know if it's me, but it's all good, man. We work through it, man. Ain't no worries, ain't no issues. But no, okay. So we take the loss to the Bears. We go down 3-3, right? Quick turnaround week to revamp, and you're going against your vaunted rival Dallas Cowboys. As a former player, what's your thought process in this short week, AAA, as to how you can rebound and how you can get back in a positive position, try to get a win this week?
I think you lean on what you do well, right? You lean on what you do well. You look at this matchup, bro. They run 151 yards a game.
Yeah.
Dallas gives up 149. If you don't start the game with 6 straight running plays, I don't know what you do. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I understand they don't have Trevon Diggs and it's a defense that gives up a lot of passing yards, but I think you need to set the tone. If you're going out there with a whole bunch of young receivers, it doesn't make sense to say, hey, guys, let's go play 7-on-7. Right, I need Cliff Kingsbury to be a big part of this and stick to what you do well. Right, run that rock and come out there and set the and start fast. That's what I want people to do. That's what I want them to do in this matchup. And then you have rarely seen this team, at least in my estimation, lead from pole to pole. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just come out fast, start fast, and just always be in front. Always have an answer for what somebody's trying to do. They generally set themselves up to be behind 7-0, 13-0, and then work their way back and adjust from there. So I would ideally want to see them come out with some aggression, run the rock, stick to what's been working for them for the long point of this season, and really determine how this game is going to operate rather than let it happen to them.
For sure. Man. And Rio, before you go, I got just one more thing to mention. Triple A, you mentioned how those mistakes on Jaden, right? Those 2 mistakes. And I realized this as the game was ending and he made those mistakes. I wasn't mad. Like, I was upset, but I wasn't mad like I would be previous. And I think it's because Jaden has built up so much goodwill last year. It's like you have to understand that he's gonna have some of these issues. I mean, he threw his first interception this season. This fumble came in a crucial spot, but it's like he's built up so much goodwill with the team and with the franchise. It's like it's almost a give and take. It's like Jordan's not gonna go 15 for 15. Like he might miss one, but it's the one that you miss that people tend to hang their hat on. And it's like, bro, you gotta remember what he's done for you in the meantime.
And the greatness, like all great quarterbacks have nights like that. They have games where he's gonna have games where, like, I hate fans don't want to hear this. He's gonna have a game where he has like 3 or 4 turnovers in the game. It's gonna happen sometime as a quarterback. You're gonna take a lot of shots. You're gonna miss a lot of shots, but he's gonna make more plays ultimately than he has turnovers. But I'm gonna let AAA go ahead and handle that one.
No, that's facts. I mean, he's done well all the way around. Like, it's literally the first time we've seen him make a bonehead play, and that's it. But the best part about it is how he immediately responded. In the press conference, he was like, "That's on me. I lost focus." I'm surprised he said that he lost focus, but either way, I'm glad that he took accountability of it, and he was like, "That's on me," because there's other quarterbacks that are all over the league. That are and my kids trying to get in here. Get out of here! I'm on the phone. What happened? Oh no! I got a parent.
Okay, let's stay live.
What happened?
Hey, a kid don't want you more until you on the phone. A kid will never want their parent more than when they on the phone.
All right, get out of here. I'll check it in a second. I'll be right there.
Hey man, live. This is what fatherhood looks like, man.
This
We're live.
This is live. You know what I mean? We're involved. I gotta commend. There's like 7, 8 dads out here at the playground when their kids be done with school, man. So that's really cool to see. So if you out there being involved, pops, man, shout out to you for doing that.
Kudos to all y'all brothers, man.
That. But what were we talking about since I was
Jaden's mistakes?
And
losing focus. Yep.
he
The same
took
way we just
he
lost
took
focus.
accountability for it, right? He took accountability for it. He was like, "Hey, look, that's on me. I lost focus." And from the way he's performed in the past, it lets me know he's going to bounce back even better and that much more focused. Like the guy down in Miami, he been in the league how long? The head
Bro,
coach that fought for him and changed the whole style of his offense. And he went up there and was like, "Oh, the leadership's fault, and they did this." And it's like, damn, you threw 3 picks, and you're not even taking accountability for that. You know what I mean? Nick Saban would never let you do such a thing. But that's not our quarterback. I'm glad we have the guy that went up there and said, "Hey, that's on me." All right. So I expect to see a guy that shows up. This a whole week, he was probably an asshole. He was
I'm sure
probably
he
like
was. Yeah.
Jordan. He was probably like Kobe. Like, what's the smile about?
Yeah,
Obviously
he
the
gonna be
smile.
he gonna be screaming at that ragtag group of receivers on Sunday
Hey,
because
Line
seeing
up! Line up!
your ass on the line, man.
hey,
99 all special. Line up!
and if they don't do it, get somebody else.
Right.
Give me somebody else.
You gonna
He's
see
not finna play.
you gonna see a Rio Robinson coming in at receiver,
Hey,
man.
hey,
He slimmed down, so Rio can get out there and
I'm
run a
ready.
7 route real quick. You know what I'm saying? He can
I'm
do it.
ready, man. I'm ready, man, because our boy, Scary Terry. I meant to ask Triple A this, man. Have you had a quad injury in your career?
Yes, I had a quad injury 2 weeks before Terry had his. Um, I was like, damn, what is this thing? But yeah, it can be annoying, and yes, it can connect to that hip flexor. And when you're a long strider, when you're a runner, you gotta have your quad. You gotta have those things to be able to really maximize what you do. So, in Terry's sake, like if I got a Ferrari, I need that Ferrari. I want to maximize what it can do. All
Mhm.
right, don't let me borrow it. Hey man, don't take it past 75. You kidding me?
Mhm. Yeah.
Keep it in the garage, man.
Yeah.
Man, keep
So
it a week. Keep it a week. Let me get it next week. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is right now with Terry, because this team has to be thinking longer term. Yes, they should be able to handle Dallas without Terry. I don't want this to be a recurring thing, but 1 week more is probably better than trying to rush him out there.
is there a world? Because I see a world. I know me and Lake talked about this earlier, and it made some wave. I see if he doesn't play versus the Chiefs next week, an IR designation for a 4 week extended period to the 4 or 5 games he already missed coming. Is there a world where you could see that happening? Because maybe there was a re-aggravation or something, or maybe we just knew it was going to take a while.
Man, I feel like if they do it, then it would be kind of frustrating. It may stir up a whole bunch of questions, like, well, why didn't you do it earlier? I think people kind of said that same thing about Noah
Or
Brown, but
surgery.
Mhm.
you don't want to jump. It's like maybe you don't want to jump the gun and go that far, but I mean, hey, maybe what if this current receiver group kind of hits some strides, and then you feel confident enough to roll with them over the upcoming weeks? That could be what you get. Because I mean, honestly, nobody is gonna really warrant a whole bunch of attention out of what you're gonna roll out there receiver wise. No disrespect, and frankly, as a receiver, you'd be like, cool, y'all gonna cover me 1-on-1? Bet. Like I want those opportunities, I want those chances. And so, with a quarterback like Jaden Daniels, you have an opportunity to make some plays. So you may be able to wheel off a couple of wins with this. Now, I mean, is this going to be your long term plan? No. I would love to get Terry back as soon as possible. But hey, if you feel like it could be working, because if he goes, I almost feel like if he's going to go on IR, just shut him down for the year. You know what I mean? I don't want to get pulled back and forth and be waiting, week before he may come back. I feel like I'd be frustrated with it. You know what I mean? So that's just my thinking.
Okay. Appreciate that insight too, because I know soft tissue injuries ain't nothing to play with.
They're not. They're not. And they could. I mean, it could be. You could run him out there, and then he could end up doing it again. But it's like if you wait just one extra week, you may be even that much better. But how long has it been right now? Three
This
games.
is fourth. This is fourth game.
Fourth game. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you've waited 4 weeks, and then if you wait 2 more weeks, and then be like, hey, we're gonna put him on the short term. It's like, well, we didn't had that already. But I mean, I guess if you have it for the roster spot, that's how I guess you could
Yeah.
play it.
That would be the only thing that roster spot I would say, but I think they would only do it if they really saw somebody that they really wanted to bring up. So if they did decide to bring up Treylon Burks, you know what I'm saying, and felt as though
Yeah.
he was going to be that piece, I mean, I guess you make that exception. But I mean, who knows, man? Like on a week to week basis, it's like it's playing dice, man. You never know what you can get, and you have to be able to put the best 46 game day active, on the field. And I'm feeling as though Adam Peters is kind of just doing this every week, man. Like, we notice it now. It's like, all right, who's the best combination? And you look at even what they've done with the offensive line, with Brandon.
We playing roster roulette
Bro,
out this joint, bro.
Hey,
I've never heard these words before. We ran out of Tay Martin practice squad elevation, so we had to release him this week, guys.
dog,
Bro.
look, it's one of them. Hey, man, don't go nowhere. Keep your spot around the corner, man.
Stay
You'll
by
be
the
back.
phone. Stay by
Right.
the phone, baby.
Chris Rod,
Like,
look, we're gonna book you in the Chris Rodriguez
hey,
suite. You know what I'm saying?
I've been in that. I've been in that before.
Yeah.
They sign you and then they cut you. Like, hey, man, we need a linebacker this week for practice squad for special teams. I said, well, I had that in Jacksonville. I was in Jacksonville for 2 games in like 7 days, man. And they were like, we got to elevate a linebacker. I was like, oh, all right. And I never went back to Jacksonville again. But I appreciate those checks, man. Duval,
Right.
shout out to y'all, man.
Right. Shout out to them checks, man. Look, man, I know they got the Chris Rodriguez suite up, lands down, warm, you know what I'm saying, for those guys that they gotta elevate and drop on the practice spot.
Stay by the phone, baby.
Hey, don't go nowhere. Stay in town. Hey,
Yeah, you can still
take
work
his
out around the
passport.
way. Yeah,
Right.
go to Lifetime, please.
Right. You're a flight risk. Or right now, live with AAA, former Washington Redskins wide receiver, along my partner, Crime Real Robinson. This is the afternoon kick. Hanging out, man. Just talking football. It's Dallas week. We got the vibe of what it's like down in Dallas. We got the vibe what it's like here. AAA, man. Let me just ask you, man, for this season outlook, you saw how it started. 3-3, the middle of the road right now. You also see how the league has been progressing, where there's a lot of teams with a lot of wins right now. It's like everybody's either middle of the road or very bad. So look with the outlook right now of the season, man. What do you think are the best odds for this team? What do you think is the best outcome? Especially based upon what we had last year. How you feeling this the rest of the way, man?
Man, we running into a gauntlet these next few games.
Yeah.
Gauntlet that you like what you've done in the past will probably get you beat. You know what I mean? So that means coming out slow and just kind of late to find your identity. That can't happen on a delay. Dallas will run up the numbers on you. KC can run up the numbers on you. Hell, I'm afraid Seattle could probably find a way to run up some numbers too with Jackson Smith McJigba over there. So you could end up in trouble. Didn't have to go on a international road trip. You know what I mean? With the 3 extra losses under your belt. So. Ooh. Man, I feel like the way this division is working out, we chasing to get somebody got to find a way to get to 9 wins. Got to get the 9 wins, and that may be about the best we can get to. I can't even much circle them on the schedule because I feel like now a lot of the teams that you're going to be playing, or you may be favored by them, but I feel like they may be operating better than you.
You really don't know what it is. It's a week-to-week league, man. We've talked about it where it's just a chain reaction. A team could blow you out one week and then not show up the following week.
Look like garbage.
And I mean, it's crazy how it's looking, man.
Yeah, this is weird. It's like last week was one of them ones you look on the scores, you're like, oh, this one of them 6-9, 13-7. One of them weeks, everybody's made the adjustments. So that means this week should be 50, 60 points per game. The most exciting football we've ever seen all season. So I'd bang the over on this matchup.
Yeah. I'm looking 38-35 versus Dallas on Sunday.
And you said Luke with +2 anytime touchdowns, man. I know that's at least 1,200. You know what I'm saying? Plus 1,200 odds,
putting
man.
some money in somebody's pocket right there. And this is the first matchup ever of Jaden versus Rain Dakota Prescott. So all eyes on the America's Game of the Week on Fox on Sunday. We got Brady and Burkhart on the call. Everybody's going to be watching. Washington cannot afford to keep embarrassing the family in front of company. We've been in prime time twice this year, and we managed to lose both of those games. We still got 5 standalone games left this season, so we better get our lives together, man.
We've been trying to bring people on board from other states and whatnot. So you're like, hey man, just watch the game on Sunday. You'll see. Yeah, I feel that, Rio. That's kind of real because I got people at camp. I train folks. And it'd be some soccer moms that don't watch much football. They be like, I see your Commanders on TV. And they're like, what happened on Monday night, man? Look, you know how many burpees they did. I said, y'all get them moving. Just get them moving.
Right.
Just get them moving. Hit the ground. Hit.
Right.
It don't get any calmer from here because it's like America's Game of the Week versus America's team. We already know how many people are going to watch this game. And then you get Monday night versus Chiefs, which is like the real America's team right
Yeah.
now. And then after that, 6 days later, you get Sunday Night Football versus Seattle, who look like they can put up 30 on anybody. And then after that, you get the Detroit Lions on America's game of the week.
Bro, that's crazy.
It don't go down. So we got to start getting some W's, and we got to start beating some good football teams. And it all starts in Dallas Sunday.
AAA, where will you be this Sunday watching the game, man? You could be in the family room chilling. What you gonna be doing, man? Cook.
Man,
You gonna be out in the garden. What you gonna be doing, man?
Now, see, since the game's in the afternoon, I got to get all my stuff done early. So I'll knock that stuff out in the 1:00 games in that time frame. I'm deciding. I'm trying to see if I'm gonna go to the game or if I need to be at the crib, man, because I kind of like to lock in and focus and see everything.
Watch it at the crib, brother.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you.
man.
You
It's a long drive, man.
You're gonna get a Saturday Twitter notification. Washington Commanders have activated Anthony Armstrong.
He said, "Where I'm watching the game from, y'all? I'm on the sideline. I'm on the sideline. Look at it. It is the Unk Bowl for real. Matter of fact, that's what they need to do with all these injuries. They should be able to bring back one legend per organization he still got it, man. It'd be the 47,
bro. One Unk exemption every week, bro.
Robbie Anderson out there, AAA might could go out there and run around.
Hey, man, I started seeing some of them names come up. I was like, shit, I might could.
Right. They only got drafted a couple years after me.
I know you got a non-route. I know you got a non-route left in you.
You got one in you, fam. You got one.
I better catch it and keep going. I'm out the end zone like Bo Jackson too.
See ya.
He got one, Dougie. You know what I'm saying? You got one left.
Absolutely.
He might not got a Dougie. He got a Douglas in there.
Right, he got a Douglas.
I got something. It don't bend like I used to, man. I was doing something, man. I was like, damn, that shit is I'm stiff. Warm up, man.
Hey, that is now like, Douglas.
Right. They be like Smooth. No, they be like stiff. Can you teach me how to Dougie?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for AAA Anthony Armstrong. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Believe It Commanders podcast with him and Scott Jackson. Man, AAA, what day does that air every week, man?
Man, I'm editing one today. We did one with Clarence Hill. So man, he gives some great insight. That's when we found out that Trevon Diggs was not playing. So I learned that right during the recording of that. That'll be up later on today. So twice a week, man. It'll be Monday next week, and then about Friday next week. So about Mondays and Fridays. So I appreciate y'all tapping in on that.
Always. Ladies and gentlemen, he does his own edits, okay? Let me just explain something to you. He's not too big to do his own edits. This man is locked in. He's here. So make sure y'all subscribe up to the Believe It Commanders podcast. And, of course, follow AAA everywhere that he is. This season is still young. As we make our playoff run, we know you'll be back because we got to get the vibes back like we did last year. And let me tell you what, one more show last year would have made my day. We're going to get there, man. I'm hoping we get there, man. It's a little rough right now, but we got to get there.
They can't lose this Sunday, or we treating the word playoffs like a slurf for the rest of the season until they prove us otherwise.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you ain't like playoffs.
Right. AAA, man, appreciate you for being locked in with us, man. Of course, man, anything you need from us, we're here for you, brother.
Let us know.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our partner in crime, AAA. Anthony Armstrong in the building. Let me see if we get him out.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Rio, man. That was a nice little impromptu guest, man. A legend.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to it.
What other shows are doing that, man?
He might need to suit his ass up this weekend, man.
I was joking, but I was serious. Look, we talk about soft tissue injuries. We got to keep that soft tissue loose, man. He got stretch. I'm gonna tell Trip. I'm gonna text him. AAA, keep stretching, bro. We might need
foam roll. Foam rolling is the way. Everybody should own a foam roll in 2025. And if you don't know yet, you better find out.
Hey, man, we're taking physical fitness tips from Rio Robinson, who has undergone a life-changing transformation.
We trying, man.
Man, I mean, listen, man. Rio was posting some workout videos. I was like, bro, who you trying to thirst trap, bro? Like, what's going on? Rio was like,
I'm just trying to show people,
Look,
man.
look,
You,
look.
you
No,
don't
Real was
need
like,
you don't need I mean, yeah, a little bit. But you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm just trying to show people you don't need all that extra stuff. You don't need to do the most. You don't need to have some crazy splits. You don't need
that's
to
it,
have
man.
you don't have to use all these cliche niche words. You don't need to use all
You
these
don't, man.
supplements. Just get your ass up and move, man,
That's
and
it,
drink your
man.
water. And
That's
drink your
it,
water.
man. That's all. It's very simple. It's basic, man.
Mhm.
And look, man, I think what's simple is a win on Sunday will cure all wounds right now.
Yes, Lord.
I truly believe that a win on Sunday would get everybody back in the mix. It would get us confident for this gauntlet of games that we have. And let me tell you what, you already outlined it earlier. If we don't win this game, bro, when will we win a game?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's gonna be tough. If we
Mm.
can't beat Dallas, bro, it's gonna be a
Mm.
difficult way to go on the way out.
Yeah, man. You don't lose to Dallas on the road and then say, "Oh, we'll get them next week, guys."
No, you
Versus
won't.
the Chiefs at Arrowhead in front of the whole world, and they're now back healthy because old speed racer Rasheed is back. Xavier Worthy will be at 100%, and they've got their swagger back, man. So
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, man. But I believe we can do it, man. The same way we believe in Commanders like AAA on the podcast with Scott Jackson. I believe in the Commanders on Sunday at 4:25. We'll be able to get it done. And I'm just glad we back again, bro. We took a few weeks off, but we back. We back
yeah,
in the
we back.
mix, man.
We back going forward. We got to keep this thing going, and we need this team to get this thing going. I know what Rain Dakota gonna do. I know what Jaden's gonna do. I need Bill on demon
Yeah.
time, and I need that defense to just get one stop late. Just one. Just make sure 5 is the last one that touches the ball because he ain't gonna be slinging in the rain this week or fumbling the ball to the Dallas Cowboys in the fourth quarter. We're not doubling down on that.
Nice little controlled environment, man. You going high scoring game this week, man?
38-35
like it.
Washington, man. It's probably going to find a way to NFC East balance out and be a lower, uglier game but I can't anticipate that because our defense isn't good and their defense is historically bad. I think Jaden's going to have his best statistical game of his NFL career so far.
I love to see it. And like you saw last night, bro, anything can happen when two teams get on the field. I saw Aaron Rodgers throw the ball 70 yards last night. So
70.
Bruh.
That old man, he has mastered the art of the Hail Mary. If he had a half a second more, I swear DK
Bro,
catch the end zone.
Rio, I promise you. And I had a bonus bet. And after I saw 7 seconds left on the clock, I put a bonus bet in for I think I picked Scotty Miller. $5 bonus bet because it will be something like that, right?
Mhm.
Scotty Miller catches the Hail Mary and scored. And when he threw that ball up and it went 70 yards, I was like, maybe it's just my lucky day. And then it wasn't. But I mean, who knows? So I said all that to say is that take the overs this week. They're going to score some points and get ready. Are you doing a live watch along this week or what?
Oh, you already know. Watch party on Sunday. Lil Rio. It's a Dos Rio production.
Dos
Rios! And we're going to be hate watching, doing Rio Red Zone at 1 p.m. and hate watching the Eagles versus the Vikings so we can start our day the right way.
There we go. Hate watching. And then Dos Rios watch along. I will be in the command center.
Yes, sir.
4 screens deep watching this game. The 1 o'clock window will be amazing. But 4 o'clock window will be great. My family will be in town. So shout out to moms and dads be in the building. Hanging out. It's the anniversary this weekend.
Ooh, yeah, you're gonna put something nice on the grill with the family. Come in. We got some autumn crisp air in the what's on the menu for anniversary weekend over there?
It's whatever Pops wants. He's watching right now. I know he can text me and tell me what he wants, but he gotta let me know soon. Because if you need to thaw out, you need to let me know now. You know I got the deep freezer, man. I need to start throwing on that.
Get some nice ribeyes or something.
Yeah, you know I could do that. Mom and dad, you can get the ribeyes, man. 41 years, bro. 41 years of marriage, man.
That's love, man.
Shout out to them, man. Shout out to my mom and dad, man. Love y'all greatly. I can't wait to see y'all. And they're the reason that this show is so great because they produce me. So I mean, that's all. That's always great, right?
We love to see it, man. Before we get out of here, man, we got to give them a little nightcap to close this one out.
Man, you said they've been waiting long enough, huh?
What happened to Jaden Day? Hey, Jaden Day, hey, that boy good, man. But I don't know what he was thinking. He fumbled the ball. Oh, talk to me about Jaden Daniels in the fourth quarter, man. He don't usually turn the ball. Does he usually turn the ball? Because Ocho will say something and then ask a question about it. To follow up. You know what I'm saying? Jaden Daniels not a turnover guy. He don't be turning the ball over, do he?
Ocho. Listen, I put all my money on Jaden Daniels. I just knew that he was going to beat Caleb Williams. They were going to run it back like they did last year. but he didn't play up to the level of football that he normally play. Listen, my grandmama told me a lot of things. I grew up in rural South Georgia. I had cement floors and a tin roof. And the one thing my
He
grandmama always
that shit in the conversation. Like, fam, we talk about Jaden Daniels.
He's like, I want to remind you that I grew up poor. Now that I'm rich, I know some things.
But I'll tell you who I trust more on Sunday. I trust the brother in Chocolate City more than I trust Dak Prescott. The Dallas Cowboys have a tie on their record. Jaden Daniels doesn't wear ties.
I found out the other night that I can do a Joe and Jadakiss impression.
Oh, shit.
Yo,
shit. Need that one too.
All right, here you go. Yo, the man Jaden Daniels, the guy can play football. He can play. Hey, he can play. Hey, he went with the wide up. He went. Hey, he can play some football. Hey, crack. You think he can play football for real? I think he can play ball. I mean, look, I know he hit him with the ooey wopty, but he a good quarterback. Know what I mean? Jada, okay.
They don't dig deep into any topics the guest got to carry, but the pod is good because they have great delivery.
Bro, they just be, hey, Fat Joe be like, yo, that album, fire. I listened to track 1 and track 7 and the whole album, fire.
The production, man.
Listen, man, the production, crazy.
And then Kiss would just pop in like, yeah, he went crazy on that one.
Yo, track 15, Alchemist, man. That joke's crazy.
I love it, man. I love that everyone's in the digital space and in the podcast.
Everyone, bro. And look, man, I'd be remiss if I didn't give an official Coach Prime on the way out. You know, listen, baby, let me tell you something. I'm gonna get us up out of here. 3-3 is not bad. See, I used to play with a guy, Roger Craig, that was number 33. See, because God, if you look at a 3, it's close to an 8. And 8 is forever. Everything goes on God's time.
It's infinity, baby.
Infinity. Not a Lexus. It's an infinity, baby. But it's on God's time because God has on the commanders. He has leaders. He has dogs that set out to make plays and go win games, baby. And I'm not worried. Even though they down in Dallas, baby, they gonna play well. And let me tell you something. It's about time that my baby Shador gets on the field. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh yeah. It's definitely time for Shador to get on the field at some
Him
point.
or Shiloh.
He better be.
Did you see that video?
Yeah, when Shiloh was walking around telling people
in a full uniform, dog. Come on, bro. How gullible can you be, man?
And it's crazy because people think we all look alike as black people, and he actually looks like his brother, so it works.
Like, dog, who leaves the game fully dressed in there? Like, come on. Dude was like, I thought they was gonna put you in today, but man, they should have. Yeah, man. He was like, yeah, man, they should have, man.
I don't know why they're playing that left-hander kid, man.
They tried to give me, man, perfect timing. Like, come on, dog. Like, it's crazy. Rio, this show's off the rails.
He better show out when he get on the field, or they gonna kick his back in,
bro. Short leash, bro. Short leash. And well, look at it like this. He might have an opportunity in Miami because Mike McDonald gonna be gone. Mike McDaniel's gonna be gone before I give him 2 weeks.
Yep.
He got 2 weeks and gonna be up out of here.
And if we need a new OC because Cliff took a head coaching job in college or the NFL, I'd be knocking his door down in the offseason.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
Bring him home. The coffee's free now. You don't have to pay for it.
Hey, on that note, we gotta get up out of here, man. Make sure you subscribe to everything, man. D-Wood does it all. Rio_Robinson 91 YouTube channel. Make sure you watch every stream, every live episode over this weekend. Of course, next week, I will be on Wednesday, the Sports Capital DC, ESPN 630 with my buddy Mike Callow. You can also listen after on all podcast platforms. But we out here, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, everything, and let's get this dub, man. We need this win, Rio.
38-35 Washington in a shootout. All fireworks, no defense on Sunday. Let's get active.
Hey, let's do it. Chat, peace and love, man. We'll catch y'all on the flip side, man. Be good.
Yes, sir.
D-Will does it all.